So as I draw, I don't want them kind of, sometimes people spend a lot of time kind of getting them through that edge. And I'd like to spend some time kind of driving them across that round pin where they're following a feel here, where I could pull on that left rein and they don't leave me like that. Might have to kind of hook her on a little bit if I can, and draw her. Good. And we'll try to send her out the other side so she kind of doesn't get in that pattern. Now I'd like to just pull her back to the right here rather than her kind of want to be on her own there. So if I could pull her off the fence, but if she doesn't listen, well, then I can help her to hook on. I'll draw her. Like to keep a little life, not too much, and then we'll turn her back into that fence a little. Good. She didn't have to just run off, and then we'll try to bend her right back again. I'm pulling on that rein. We'll drive her across. It's hard to do this sometimes and hold the phone. Now we'll pull on our right rein, but push on her left eye. The neighbor scared her. It's kind of funny. I don't know what. But she saw something. Again, the horse is a herd animal and survived for thousands of years. And she kind of shook her head and got a little tight there. So I can just work on that nice, easy transition while I'm still trying to bend her and get her to think back to me rather than whatever it is she's distracted out there about. The neighbor or dog or who knows. We'll just keep working on pulling this right rein if we can. If we can't, we'll kind of get up into position like we'd hook her on. But I'd like her to find her way off of this to bend to the right. She's not finding it, so we'll kind of step up to the middle a little more. There, she felt back to me a little. Good. But I had to put a little block on her. Now we'll turn her off to the left again through the mud puddle. Always good for Arizona horses. She didn't really want to go through it. You East Coast people might have to work on finding some dry spots to drive them through. I don't know. We'll bend her to the left. I'd like her to find her way there. It's a little try. Not quite across the middle, but at least she's not just hanging on that fence there. I don't want the fence to have to always be my support, where if there was no fence, I couldn't drive her somewhere. Again, you'd like the milk cow to be good to drive, and the horse is far superior to the milk cow. But yet, sometimes we don't practice enough getting our horses good to drive from the ground. So she's not kind of finding her way back to me. There, finally. Well, I maybe drove a little too much. I just lifted my arm. We'll put a little block on her, see if we can get her come through that middle. A little block. That's the way. She's not ignoring me, but she's not feeling off that right rein. But that's some of the same brace that we feel when we ride her. We'll put a little block on. And if she can't find it, we'll make it more difficult. There. And then we'll draw. Good, and then we'll go back to driving. Good, we'll drive her, change directions. Now I'd like her to kind of bend back around here. She's not finding it. We'll help her. Not that way, kind of right in between. Oh, she got through that mud puddle that time. It's hard to focus on her end. And I'm just gonna bring her in. She kind of got to ignoring there, so we maybe went too long. Again, we just observe, remember, compare. We try to bring her back a little sooner. Now, if she leaves there, I'm going to try to draw her feet. I wouldn't pet her when her mind is somewhere else. There. If she leaves, I'll try to bring her somewhere. Now, I don't know if you remember, but this mare had trouble approaching her to that right eye, and she offers it now for me. She offers up her right side. Now we'll get her to see if she can offer up her left. That's the way. I just kind of take a step back and I think about it. Now I'm going to take a step back and see she's pretty heavy on this eye. And I think about her bending to her right, not her left. I mean to her left, not her right. That's a start. So if she can't make it, I'll try to draw her this way. And if she doesn't hook on there, good. That's a little bit to her left. There she offered her right eye by bending more to the left. But if she couldn't find it, I'd just drive her there. Thanks for watching. It really does mean a lot to us, and I do these things so I can try to help you guys see some things. I know it can be difficult sometimes, but on this Sunday, just remember that you have so much to offer you don't know. And a lot of times we just need to slow down and listen. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you stay tuned for the next one. Anything I can do, make sure to leave some things in the comments. Happy trails. Enjoy the journey.